Good morning, welcome to the area Securities Markets Update after a busy day yesterday with a full action and a high volatility. Beginning with, of course, with the major announcement by the ECB, and in line with our expectation, the ECB cut the entire interest rates yesterday in a move that surprised the markets. The ECB cuts the main rate towards 0.05% only, the marginal lending rate also towards 0.30%, and the deposit rate also again to minus 0.28%. Furthermore, the bank also announced new measures to buy the asset-backed securities, which will start in 2 weeks. And as a result, the euro also tumbled across the board, and the euro dollar fell toward or almost well below 1.30, reaching as low as 1.2920s until this report is released, leaving the door open for further declines below that support as well. In addition, while the gains is likely to be limited from now on below 1.32 or maybe around 1.30 as well. As for today, there were no economic releases during the Asian session today, while there are only 2 economic figures will be released during the European session, which is likely to have a slight impact on the markets. All eyes right now is shifted, as all eyes are shifted toward the US session today. The German's industrial production set to rise by 0.5% in July, comparing to a rise of 0.3% in June, which would be also the second monthly increase in a row. In the Eurozone, the revised GDP for the Eurozone is expected to remain unrevised or unchanged, with no growth for the second quarter of this year. The upcoming US session seen as the key for today, or the key for today ahead of the weekend, as we will be waiting for the US and the Canadian jobs report. Beginning with the US, the non-farm employment change is expected to add around 226,000 new jobs in August after 209,000 new jobs in June, while the unemployment rate is expected to ease back towards 6.1 in August, down from 6.2. And finally, and most importantly, the average hourly earnings is expected to rise by 0.2% in August, comparing to no growth in July. In Canada, the economy also is expected to add around 10.3 thousand in new jobs in August, after or comparing to a rise of 41.7 thousand in new jobs in July. And during the same period, the unemployment rate is expected to remain unchanged or stable at 7%. These are the general consensus or the estimates for today's jobs report, while our forecast as area Securities for the US jobs report will be released later today, within a special report discussing the expected outcomes and the expected impact on the US dollar and commodities. This is it for today. You can follow us on our social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube to get the latest economic releases, reports, and analysis. Thank you for watching.